Hi,
There we go. Now I can hear you. How are you?
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, of course.
I see you're literally on a break right now.
Yeah, from the ER ICU in Bellevue in New York City. My name is Lauran. I am from Indian Rocks Beach, Florida, and I've been a nurse for 13 years, ER, ICU, home care, and I decided to come up here because I wanted to help. And I mean, my nursing skills here are being questioned every day. I'm like, am I good enough to be here? Am I able to help enough?
Well, I don't know how many times I'm going to end up saying thank you on this video, but every single time you say one of these things, it just kind of makes my heart flutter a little bit because it's super awesome that you're doing that. So I guess just what is this really like?
When I first got here, like 35 days ago, there wasn't enough PPE, there wasn't enough masks. Like people were having to reuse our masks for 5-6 days. They're not really good after 1 or 2 days being in the ER for 12, 13 hours. And that was a big problem. And now it's taking like a serious taxing on my mental well-being. This is like the army or war. That's what's up, because we have military nurses here with us from the Air Force and the Navy, and they're like, this is as close as you're going to get to war.
What was the deciding factor to go from Florida to New York?
I've been a nurse for like I said, like 13 years, and I said, well, I really want to do something to help. And I just thought, I'm a pretty good nurse, I feel like, and I said, I should probably do something to help, because I couldn't sit at home and be quarantined knowing that I'm a nurse and I could help people, and I wasn't able to do anything. I wanted to help.
Yeah. What is this really like psychologically, and how does your family and your kids feel about you going and helping?
I'll tell you the truth. Like I was really scared coming up here. I mean, I'm thankful to have like my family that I'm able to talk to. I FaceTime my kids, every night, but they're only 3 and 6. They're little boys, but I think they're getting taller since I've been here. I miss them so much.
I'm sure. And so how's everybody holding up? You're seeing people getting sick every day. Are there any like specific stories that have really stuck out to you and hit hard?
The family members are not allowed in the hospital. Nobody is. So what I've done, I've actually FaceTimed with families, and one of my patients, he died after 16 days, and I FaceTimed with the family, and that's how they said their goodbyes. So it sucked for sure. It's been really hard, and the only thing that's been keeping me going is the nurses here that we're from all over the country. We've been holding each other accountable and just trying to laugh as much as possible, because after a while, it's starting to get where it feels like you're at war here. It really does. So it's very sad.
That perfectly goes into another question I had is, do you guys have the support that you need? Even at the height of this thing, what were you guys lacking in, like the supplies that you guys have needed?
Yeah, like the PPE, we were lacking in that. And we were trying to get antibiotics down from the pharmacy as quick as possible. And sometimes they would be in the Pyxis medication system. Sometimes they wouldn't. It was like a 50-50 chance that the medication would be there. Their IV pumps were out. Yeah, it was just a mess. But I see most of the problem is people getting burnt out, because working 30 days straight is like, it's not normal.
Yeah.
It's just burnt out.
I hate to talk all negative. So one thing I would like to do is, are there any positive experiences that you've witnessed?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people come together, and I hate to make it all negative too, because it's not, and then people are coming together like you've never seen before. Doctors are in there usually when they wouldn't be doing like drawing blood. They're helping the nurses out, like CNAs, patient care techs. Everyone's really working together, because anytime you see someone that's struggling, like mentally or emotionally draining, you see someone else come back and help you out and just try to pick each other up and just try to be positive. It's been really good that way, very emotionally supportive here.
And what about like the New York City community? I actually heard there's residents literally cheering at like 7 p.m. every single day for the workers.
Day. Yeah, every day. So we come outside of the hospital, and every day you see people standing outside their windows, and they've got pots and pans, and they're all banging on their pots and pans, screaming for us. And it gives me like chills thinking about it.
Cool.
It makes you, like, everything you did the day, it makes it totally worth it. It's really sweet. And then you have people stopping, getting out of their cars, playing the song New York by Alicia Keys. and, waving their masks around over their head. It's awesome.
That's cool. That gives me a little hope. That's cool to hear, and cool to know that that's what I'm hearing is actually happening. And so as far as our GoFundMe campaign, I guess another question I have is, are those donations really going to make an impact, and how do you see that making an impact?
Oh yeah, they're helping with scrubs. They're donating food to us. They're doing a lot. I mean, every little bit helps for us, So I'm not trying to get any free handouts by any means. No. So I came up here knowing what I was getting into, but I've built a good relationship with the nurses that are staffed here in these hospitals. Bellevue, it's the number one trauma hospital in New York City, and these nurses here are amazing, and they're just making the same amount of money, and they're going about their business like this is another day. And just to give them some outreach or some support, the nurses that didn't stop working because of this, and they kept going to work. Like the nurses here that have been nurses only a year or two, I've got a lot of respect for them. They're amazing.
Yeah, same. Well, thank you. And if anybody is wanting to donate anything, even the smallest amount goes a long way. It's going to help them with meals. It's going to help them with laundry service, hotel rooms, masks, just cleaning supplies in general, anything that they're lacking. Every donation is going to go towards that to help them continue to be heroes in this crazy world that we're in right now. So thank you again for being here with us. And make sure you're staying safe, and thank you for being such a hero.
Thank you very much, Vince. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you. Talk soon.
Bye.
Bye.